part of lesson 6 talks about selecting clips, and there's a lot of tools that will allow you to pick different clips in your timeline. And also, when you select certain items, you can also get both the audio and video at the same time, or you can disable that. So right now, this here button is called linked selection button, and it's currently engaged because it's blue, it's turned on. And I have my selection tool here, which is your shortcuts V on your keyboard. So if this is engaged and I want to choose this clip right here, either the audio or the video, no matter where I click, when I make one click on it, it highlights both audio and video together. However, the book is wanting us to turn that off, so we'll click out of it and we disengage the link selection. So now if I choose only this picture, we just have the audio selected and not the video and not the audio. So that's kind of a neat little thing. A lot of times I want to have both of those selected at the same time because you don't want stuff to get unsynced. So you want to be careful as you move stuff. Another good way to look at this is this clip right here. You can see when you click it, it has a longer piece of audio. These two have been replaced, so when you chose one of them, it only shows the single video versus audio because there's no audio left to connect with those clips. So just be mindful if this is turned on or not, and if you want to use it. So that's your link selection button. One of the other things it talks about for selections is you can grab stuff that are not next to each other. So for example, if I want this clip right here and then I hold shift on my keyboard, I can come and choose this one or this one. So you can get a group of clips selected to move them or do whatever other changes you need without picking everything in order. Another thing that you can do is you can go up to your sequence up here at the top, and then you can go to selection follows playhead, and this option automatically selects whichever clip the playhead passes over. So if you're playing through and you need a group of clips, this is a good one to grab. I'm not going to engage it. I don't need it for anything at this point. Another thing that you can do is whatever clip your playhead is currently on. So if I come to this clip and press D, which is the shortcut on my keyboard, it's going to choose that clip. And as I move along, it's just picking one clip as I'm doing that. Another button for selections is this here one right here. If you left click and hold, you can see it goes from a forward tool to a backwards tool. So if you choose one of these and come over your timeline, any clip that you select, I'm going to zoom out so you can see a little bit better. Whichever one you choose, it's going to pick everything to the right of it. Or if I choose this here option for the backwards tool and click this way, it would pick everything behind it. Currently it took everything on all of the tracks. So if I was choosing this way, notice it grabs the option on V2. If I hold shift on the keyboard and choose that same clip again, I only have one arrow this time, and it just chose everything on the V1 track and left out the V2. So that's a really fast way to select a group of clips if you need to shift them all to the right to make space as you're doing some editing. This does work for that. And one other last thing that you can use for selections is you can actually go back to this selection tool, and if you're in an empty space such as down here, you can left click and hold and then just drag to highlight your clips, so I could get all of them in that group. Or if I wanted that top one, just start and make the selection a little bit larger, but that one has to work when you're outside of the clip area to start. That is all the different ways to select clips. Hopefully you'll find one that you really like, and it'll make your editing go smoother and quicker.